said, once I take care of all the other stuff, I'm never worried about offense.
Last couple of games, what do you think is clicking for you offensively and scoring-wise? Does it feel more natural? You're pressing less?
Yeah, natural. It's about time, but it's natural. Just being me. Like I said, taking care of all the other little things. For me, the little things are the bigger things, and that's when I've been able to do and display.
So you've been in the league now for a long time. Is it easier to navigate when dry spell and just kind of like stay up with it and not get kind of in your head?
For sure, and that's some of the things that I've had waves and going up and down with that type of stuff. Obviously learning from the older guys, which I always preach on, and JJ and Borgie and Rob Covington, all those guys they always taught me just stick with it, stay even keel, stay level-headed, and all those other things will come. You're gonna have bad scoring nights or whatever the case may be. Just make sure you stay on top of everything that matters most. So.
All right, Liv. You were putting a lot of ownership on the bench, like on yourself. I think you just wanted to kick it. Is it take extra pride in now that you have said you're gonna kick it up and here it comes?
I've been a part of this team for 7 years now, coming off the bench for 7 years now, but it just goes and indicates like, all right, this is my group and this is what we have to do, and I know what I have to do, to get us going. Whether it's keeping the score going up towards the positive side or getting the lead back. It's kind of just how I became who I am and how I became sixth man and put myself in those predicaments. So I know what it takes, and I got to lead. I'm in my 7th year now. I got a bunch of younger guys with me, so I kind of got to take that ownership.
Is it fun to have a maniac like Jalen in that group?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he helps big time. I mean, I'm sure he helps, and Jaden as well. I mean, he's huge. He's good for us, and what makes it better is he loves doing that stuff, and that's what we need.
Yeah, you see it. He's like 30-point game and 4 that he's still doing.
Exactly. So that's what matters most. Yo, Conley, tap in, yo. Tap into that. 2 words. What y'all?
Oh, love it.
The merch coming soon, man. Merch coming. Yeah, come on, man. Little merch coming soon. I got the hoodies for y'all. I got the hoodies for y'all coming 2 words. Come on, shout out Noah, man. Come on. But yeah, I got a little stuff cooking up, man.
When you're getting, like when young players get these opportunities to get like 7 or 8 minutes coming in at the end of a decisive win, just what are you telling the young guys? You've kind of gone through that path. Is there any advice you're giving them when they're getting those minutes?
Stay with it. Stick with it. Like even for Rob or Jalen Clark or Lindy, whoever. Just stick with it. I mean, like I was taught, you're gonna have moments where you're not the best. And that's part of life. That's part of basketball. You're going to have bad days, you're going to have good days. Stick with it. I mean, for me, I'm a little bit harder on myself just because I know how good I am. And I know how good these younger guys can be, but I don't want them to deal with the stuff that I had to do or, put myself in position to do. So just, trying to get them, ahead of the curve and just, make sure that they're even keel, level-headed and all that good stuff.
So what sort of stuff are you trying to get them to avoid?
I mean, just being perfect, like trying to be a perfectionist. Like, I try to make sure I'm perfect, and that's not the way to be. I mean, obviously, at this level, I'm in my 7th year. I kind of like gotten away from that, but like when I was in 4th, 5th, 6th, 6th year, I mean, it was just like I gotta be perfect, and now it's where it's like, no, I mean, just you're good, and that's a part of being in the league for 7 years now. Having that grace period where you understand how things are going to be and how things are going to go, and how do you get yourself out of it. And like I mentioned before, I might not be scoring the ball, but how am I impacting the game? That's rebounding, defending, diving on the floor, and all that good stuff. So I mean, your impact matters most. That's the same way you go undrafted. Okay, cool. You look at Austin Reeves, look at guys like Ben Wallace, Fred VanVleet. I mean, what do you do after the draft? So I think that's what matters most.
As comes natural once you build the relationship with teammates.
Has that been something you've done in the past, or is that kind of unique to where you're at?
I think I started to learn a little bit more in Golden State. Earlier in my career in Milwaukee, kind of playing with a lot of vets, you're kind of shy, you don't say anything wrong. And then I went to Golden State, and the vets there kind of on you for being vocal. They want everybody's opinion, they want everybody's input on stuff, and then relay the message from what the coach is saying to everybody on the team. So then I take that to New York and then talk about relationships. Like I'm playing with college teammates, so it's so easy to communicate with them. You come here, you're just trying to fit in the first year, and now this year it's comfortable, feel home. The guys are they feel close friends, brothers. Like that starts to take over, and then you get to just communicate naturally.
That's it.
With Jaden, it's not really like a small, super small sample size of his three-point shooting because this really seems like it's sticking. What have you seen of the shot or the confidence or whatever that's made him?
I've been seeing it. I shoot with Jaden after shoot-arounds at practice, and just to see him, just the confidence. Like everybody knows he can shoot the ball, but it's him. You know, when you see a couple go in, the rim gets bigger. But I think for him, he's doing so many other things that he can miss one or two and still feel involved and still feel like he's getting to his spots and stuff. And he's not relying on if he doesn't make threes one night and checks out. Like he's doing mid-range, post-ups, cutting, and that keeps him involved and keeps him in focused. So then the threes are just falling because he's not thinking about them.
Everybody think how much more frequently you guys are getting the ball, like the second side, knowing if I miss this, it might not be the only time I touch it in the next 3 minutes.
I think that comes with the pace that we're playing with. The faster we play, I think our turnovers go down, and the quick, good decisions, go up. So it's one, you have to get a stop, but even on makes, just get it out, get running, because we have guys that can run the lanes and run the wings, and like you said, when we get the second, third side, it's so hard. Like defense doesn't want to guard for 24 seconds. Sometimes but I think with us, we can play both ways. And I think that's the beauty of this team is we can slow it down and play ISO. We can play two-man game, but then also when we play second, third side, it just loosens up the defense for us.
What is the balance of we can do both, but wanting to establish an identity? I think you can have both. It's not you don't have to be on the extreme of in Indiana. I think you can, pick and choose your spots, feel the game out, feel what the team is doing, and then it's just reading the game. It may not be your night. They might play two on the ball. You saw it when we played Sacramento. They put two on the ball, and Anthony made the right decision every single time. Trusted Rudy in the pocket, and now Rudy's confidence goes higher. So it's just, it's a domino effect.
Donte, just when Nas is in the groove like he is fouling, just what is the difference does that make from him coming off the bench?
It's huge. I mean, he's a starter coming off the bench for us, and he's one of the best bigs in the league. The way he can space the floor, the way he can handle the ball, it gives us such a unique lineup of what we can do. We can play with so many different guys, and when he's shooting the way he's shooting right now, it opens it up for everybody else to get downhill.